This was an incident that happened in London in May 1980. Basically, it involved terrorists taking over the Iranian embassy in Princess Gate, where they took 20-odd hostages captive. The place was contained by the police, who in turn called in the anti-terrorist team from the regiment. The regiment was involved in the siege for approximately 6 days prior to assaulting the building, rescuing 19 hostages, killing 5 terrorists and capturing 1. The whole incident took, I think it was 19-20 minutes roughly. My personal involvement during the embassy siege, basically it was a member of, if I remember correctly, it was Blue 3, that was my team designation. We used to wear like blue flashes on the sort of overalls. This was just recognition, because you've got to imagine that it's pretty dark in most of these buildings. Everybody's wearing black, so you need some sort of recognition so you know who's who. Because 9 times out of 10, when you're trying to use the radios, they don't work because there are too many people trying to speak at once. So I'm there, part of a 4-man team. Our job on the initial assault in the building was to actually take out the front window, which we did using an explosive charge. Basically, that's the way we entered the building. Over the balconies, placed the explosive charge, blew the window, went inside and carried on with the rest of our task, which was basically find the hostages, rescue them, and if there was terrorists there, deal with them as you seen fit. The regiment and their anti-terrorist team, you could say, became world famous. Prior to the actual assault going in, to be honest with you, I've been asked this question a few times, how did you feel? Were you frightened, all the rest of it? In all honesty, I think I can speak for everybody that was on the job. Nobody, I could say, was actually frightened, because we were actually that engrossed in the snooker at the time, because there was the Embassy World Championships on the television at the time, and everybody's too busy watching that. You were, let's say, switched on to do the job when it kicked off, but to say that anybody was, like, say, frightened or over anxious, or even worried, I'd say no. Everybody's sort of cool, calm, collected. You knew what job you're going to be doing, You were highly trained, you were well motivated, you were working with a good team of lads, everybody trusted everybody else. The job was well planned. There was nothing to worry about. All we were waiting for was the start time, when the boss said it's time to go. And up till then, all the training had been done. You can only practice for so long. We were just waiting for the magic word, stand by, go. No problems, no worries. Since the actual incident has happened, and even after it, people are saying, like, how do you feel, when you see dead bodies, this sort of thing, does it worry you? Do you get upset about it? Do you get nightmares? The answer again is no. It's something you become accustomed to. It may sound a bit, well, let's say savage, but you do become accustomed to seeing dead bodies, especially in the job that I used to do. The thing about it, you learn not to become too personalised with the individuals. They are, let's say, an enemy, You may know a lot of personal details about them, but these are soon forgotten, It's just an enemy, Because at the end of the day, no matter what sort of job you're doing within the anti-terrorist, let's say, scenarios, they are a bad guy, you're a good guy, They're trying to kill you or kill hostages, and you are in there to stop them. And if you've got to kill them to stop them, that's what you do. That's your job.